Hello, Internet. This is different, isn't it? It's been a while since we've been on Showdown. Everything is different for me at the moment here on my computer as well too, because actually, um, ever since I've been recording from the Switch, I've not been using OBS. I've been using the software that came with it to record, and the software that came with it to record is clearly not as good as OBS. So, and I always used OBS in the past to record Showdown, and I thought I'd fiddle around on OBS because here we are on Showdown. I wanted to do a few videos on Showdown because there's a Player Cup 2 qualifier thing coming up, and I thought, let's play some Series 5, and that'd be different. But I'm just going off on a complete tangent here, but I got into looking at, actually, I can feed my Switch through this without opening the Switch software up as well, and it looks like the camera looks better, the thing behind me actually seems to work a lot better as well, so, this is a revelation to me. So in the future, I'm probably just going to be recording everything on OBS now, so I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. So the battles, the videos of Basel Stadium have already been recorded for this week with the Comfey and Gigalith team. I hope you're going to be enjoying that. But for the days in between, just 3 in between, because I think it is this weekend where the Players Cup 2 qualifying thing comes up. There's going to be basically a Showdown Live in between as well too. And here's the first one. Aha, Showdown Live. So I've just got 3 teams that I'm going to be playing around with. The first one, in fact, let me just get into my Hulk Up account there. There we go, because we're hooking up. And yeah, so this first one, so I've got 3 teams. This first one is a weakness policy RILLABOOM team, like I have used in the past, but it's just a little bit different. Basically, there's a Cinderace, there's a Butterfree. I thought, yeah, this is just 6 Pokemon that I'm used to using all of them, aside from the RILLABOOM, I guess, and I have used RILLABOOM in the past. So what could go wrong? In 2 days' time, the different Showdown Live will be with a different team, and then the other one will be a different team as well too. But I just want to mess around and see if there's any team that I particularly like, because I don't know if I'm going to be entering the place. Maybe I'll have a go. Maybe if I like one of these teams, I'll enter it, and we'll see where we go. But here we are. I mean, I'm just going to double check again that everything's working. Yes, there's me. There's Showdown. Okay, right. I'm going to stop acting like an idiot now, and let's play some Pokemon. Right. So he's got a Rain team. We have got a Drifloon. Yes, if we've already established this. Cinderace, yes, okay, so so Cinderace is the other Pokemon, I suppose, that I'm not that used to using, but I mean, it's a Cinderace, what could be difficult about it? So, although, I mean, the Rillaboom is going to be really walled by that, Corviknight. I'm not really sure what we've got for this Corviknight, actually, aside from maybe this Raichu. So, let's just go with these 2. Let's go with Raichu, and I mean, let's go with the Cinderace as well. But I mean, the Azumarill makes a lot of sense here, considering he's got 2 Pokemon that are Water and Dragon. But he hasn't led with his Rain. He's led with this, and so I'm just going to blow up your Dracovish. I think Dracovish doesn't really threaten. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of this Cinderace, because I don't want him. Okay, think about it. I don't want him parting shotting and U-turning and pivoting around intimidates, because this Rillaboom is kind of good for us here, especially since I'm putting eggs in the basket with the weakness policy and everything. And the Dracovish, yeah, okay, that's fine. The Dracovish I don't think is going to be able to one-shot the Drifblim, since I'm moving first here. And I definitely can't one-shot the... Yeah, look at that. Definitely can't one-shot the Rillaboom there as well, too. And I can Tailwind next turn, so that I'm definitely going to be faster. So, okay. So, this has been a very long-winded introduction, but we're here. We're cooking with gas, as people used to say. And I do still, apparently. Yeah, okay, and it's just forfeit. So, very quick game. Here we are. Okay, so let me know in the comments. Comment to me, talk to me. Tell me if you like Showdown Live, if you prefer it to Basel Stadium. Although I'm always gonna do I can't not do Basel Stadium, really, can I? But I mean, if I've got time, if you want me to do these showdowns in between, it kind of mixes it up a little bit, doesn't it? Makes it a little bit different. Let me know what you think. Let me know the contents of your mind, your thoughts, your electrical patterns going through your squishy bit of matter in your head. Okay, so this guy's got Tailwind. Tailwind and Durant could be a bit of a pain, actually. So what we could do, maybe go with Cinderace and Butterfree? Does that work? Like, his Talonflame lead, I guess, is the thing that is going to give me problems. So, okay, let's just see what happens. Let's just go. Let's just not think too much about it. Let's go with Butterfree, Cinderace, and I guess Rillaboom and Drifloom in the back. Okay, no Talonflame. But I am worried about him Trick Rooming or Icy Winding with the Gengar. So, yeah. So, he does stay in with the Durant in front of a faster Fire type, which is always an interesting maneuver. But he will be able to get an attack off here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice one. Is decided to get rid of my Cinderace there. But Butterfree is faster than Durant. My Slash is broken. Hurricane will knock out the Durant now, but at the same time, I am in a little bit of a pickle, aren't I, here? Do I Shadow Ball the Gengar? Or, because that'll put it in Hurricane range for the next turn, assuming it stays asleep here. Or do I Tailwind here? That is a question. Do I need to Tailwind? Don't think so, but I'm going to anyway. Yeah, Hurricane knocks out the Durant there. The speed, that's unfortunate. The speed there is very good for us. Good job we did Tailwind there. Here's a Talonflame coming in. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pain for us then. Okay, should have thought more about this game, really, shouldn't I? I mean, but he just stayed in with his Durant in front of a Cinderace. I mean, he did Rockfall it, which I suppose I was a Fire type anyway, wasn't I? Okay. Hopefully he just goes for an attack here and doesn't Tailwind himself. Okay, well that's well he did, but you've got the wrong ability on your Talonflame there, mister. Because now, I guess, in theory, I can, I mean, does a Hurricane knock the Talonflame out? Because if it does, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. And, yeah, I mean, maybe I could maybe be Sleep Powdering the Talonflame here instead, but I have faith in Butterfree. Yeah, we knock it out. So we've got high horsepower. We knock out the Gengar. No Cursed Body there. Let's see a Gastrodon. Or whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, okay. Sleep Powder, Grassy Glide. Job done. So him having the wrong ability on the Talonflame there didn't really make any difference since he did attack into the Butterfree. I did protect the Butterfree. Shadow Ball there just to make sure that I was going to be faster the next turn. Okay, so how far are we up the ladder here? Okay, so we're at 1,200, so not the highest. So these 3 videos this week will be me kind of climbing the ladder a little bit, I suppose. The videos are probably not going to be too long, but where do you see how long we've been going on OBS? Okay, so it's we've been going 9 minutes now. Okay, so we've got enough time for quite a few more battles, I think, haven't we? But there's another Talonflame here, so I need to figure out how I'm going to go with Talonflames here. What I'm going to do against them. It's got the Goodra and Comfy combination as well too. And the Comfy Gigalith combination, haha. That's funny. That's what I've been using, isn't it, all week on Basel Stadium. I mean, we could just... Yeah, I mean, Rillaboom isn't really the way to go here, is it? But I don't feel like maybe Azumarill is the way to go here. This is huge power, by the way. I know I've been using Sapsipper on every given team, but we've got Sapsipper here. So I'm just going to go Butterfree Azumarill then, with Cinderace and Raichu. We're just going to completely forget the Rillaboom and Drifblim here. Yeah, and that's the Dark Urshifu. That's not so bad. So I'm just going to go for a Rage Powder and Belly Drum then. I'm pretty sure Butterfree survives a dual Wing Beat. That is the worst case scenario, I suppose. But it feels kind of good using a huge power Azumarill, because like I feel like, yes, I've got power now. I can actually knock things out. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Max Darkness, okay. Into the Butterfree there as well. Okay. So how do we want to go about this? I could protect the Azumarill, because it's only the dark attack that goes through protect. Well, actually, all of them go through protect, don't they, with Urshifu? And it's the G-Max one that goes through. This isn't G-Max. The G-Max one that goes through. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that's an interesting max guard there. And my protect failed because he tried to. Well, he did protect on that turn as well. So technically, I can protect with my Azumarill now, if I really wanted to. Yeah, it is a Dark Urshifu, isn't it? Yeah. Like, I guess in theory, I can just go for a Fake Out into the Amoonguss and go for a Play Rough into the Urshifu. If I don't think the Urshifu can knock it out. Because I'm thinking maybe I want to be Gigantic, or, yeah, whatever, maxing my Cinderace in the back. But at the same time, I mean, maybe, yeah, let's go with Cinderace doesn't need his max move. We can just blast things like this, because doing it this way, okay, like I was just thinking maybe he had like, I don't know, there was nothing really, like a max Airstream, max Steel Spike, something that could take the Azumarill out there. Maybe that was my worry without Dynamaxing. But now I have Dynamaxed, I've got the Mystic Train up, so I can't put anything to sleep. But also, he can't sport either of these two Pokemon. And I'm going to put the Cinderace in now as well, just so that Cinderace is faster. I can Pyro Ball the Amoonguss, which will knock it out, barring a Knocker Berry. And well, it's got Talonflame, which I don't think has taken any damage yet, has it? No. Oh, it's Goodra. Yeah, nice. And that's another reason why I was thinking about Dynamaxing the Azumarill there instead, because it could well have been the Goodra in the back, considering I've got a RILLABOOM and Drifblim combination there. Yes, a nice one. And we can't miss this either, which is also a bonus over Play Rough. Nice one. Huge power Azumarill doing some business there. Here then. Oh, I'm happy. I'm really happy with this. Like, OPS is working again. I can do stuff. I can be a professional. I could even stream if I really wanted to from this, couldn't I? Oops. Okay, back to the battle. Yeah, okay. I mean, the game isn't over yet, is it? Let's say Brave Bird Critical hits my Azumarill, knocks it out. I mean, both these are 90% accurate. That's 85% accurate. Ironhead probably doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So, we'll see how we go here then. Oh, he's just decided to Tailwind. And 2 Pyro Balls was going to knock it out anyway, so, yeah, okay. There we go. Game over. Next battle. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm liking this, but I'm also aware that I'm not particularly, too high on the ladder as well. But another Talonflame. I'm in the right format, aren't I? Yeah, I'm VGC VGC 20. Yeah, he's got a season 16 though, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Doesn't mean it's any worse. There's plenty of viable season 6 teams that can work very well in season 5. But again, another Talonflame then, and another Comfey and Lapras. But again, Azumarill looks very good here, doesn't it? Very good. So, he might have max lightning on the Lapras. That is one potential issue I can see. So I'm going to go with Azumarill Cinderace here, with Raichu in the back, and Butterfree. So again, we're using... I mean, actually... yeah, okay. If this is Lapras leading, yeah, actually, going with the... yeah, stupid Barry, going with the I can never remember his name. RILLABOOM! Going with the RILLABOOM would have worked very well here, because +2 max grass, or max drum beating thing, in grassy terrain, would one-shot Gigantamax Lapras. We get it before the Resonance as well, too, so that was a mistake. I definitely should have gone with although he has got the Talonflame, but, and the Amoonguss, but, and the Marowak, but, yeah, in hindsight, going with the thing would have been better there. So I'm going to go for a Belly Drum, and I'm going to put Raichu in here. Because you're Assault Vest, we can take a Max Geyser if he does go for that, but we can take a, a Max Resonance. I'm surprised he attacked the Azumarill there, actually. I thought he would be attacking the Cinderace. And if he did, I thought he would be Max Lightninging, which is why I brought the Raichu in. So, okay. Situation is a little bit sticky, I would say. I think if I Electro Web... Okay, yeah, I think if I Electro Web, Azumarill will be faster than the Lapras, though. Oh. Or he can just... Of course he can just Giga Drain, can't he? Yeah, whoops. And then we're probably activating... Oh, no weakness policy there. But, so you've got Giga Drain on Comfy, but no weakness policy on your Lapras. That is interesting. But, yeah, that's not good, is it, really? So we'll try and put the Lapras to sleep. And we need to knock the Comfy out before it does too much more as well. Yeah, I completely forgot about Giga Drain there. I've been so used to using Sapsip for Azumarill. But yeah, there's no. I mean, one of the reasons why I did bring the Raichu in there, expecting the Max Lightning, was because, especially using Gravity a lot, I've seen a lot of people do have Max Lightning, you know, Thunder on their Lapras, just to mess around with sleep strategies, I guess. But okay, I mean, we don't have to Dynamax right now, but I'm gonna play very safe. I'm gonna go for a Rage Powder, and I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head. Will an Iron Head knock out the Comfy? Because I kind of want it to. Do I have to? I'm going to go for a Steel Spike. I'm just going to ensure I do get the knockout. Because the Aurora Veil is up. Yeah, if he does wake up... Oh, he's got the Biberi Berry. Okay. And, ooh, he just survives still as well. And he does wake up. And he does have Thunder. And he doesn't paralyze me. But now he can just Giga Drain into the Butterfree, can't he? So, I'll protect, and I will, yeah, I mean, none of these resist water, do they? So, this one resists, well, one's weak to water, so, Steel Spike again, or Airstream, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna Knuckle, actually, into the Comfy. Oh, he's got Draining Kiss and Giga Drain? Okay. We'll get a +1 here. +1 attack. So that we can threaten the Lapras a little bit more. Yeah, Hydro Pump. That's why I didn't go for the fire attack there. But, yeah, okay. So, I mean, this game isn't over just yet. We might, if they haven't got the Talonflame, we might be okay still. Maybe not. Or Conkeldurr, that's not good for us either. But yeah, leading with the Rillaboom would have worked against the Lapras lead, definitely. Would have just obliterated him. Especially because we haven't seen a Talonflame yet. And I forgot about the Giga Drain there. I am just so used to using Sapsip for Azumarill that it just didn't occur to me that it could be a threat there. So, you'd imagine the Conkeldurr's going to go for a Mach Punch here, wouldn't you? Into the Butterfree. But Cinderace can't knock out the Lapras from where it is, unfortunately. So, I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is a loss, yeah. I mean, +1, fighting type, is not going to knock out a Lapras. I don't think, anyway. Maybe I'm like, I don't have that much experience with Cinderace, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's just see what the last Pokemon is. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have knocked it out. So, okay, yeah. So mistakes were made in that game, definitely. But yeah, if there's a Lapras, maybe I should just go with the RILLABOOM. I mean, that's a pretty strong lead against most things, really. Just not like Talonflame and stuff. And I guess that's why I didn't go with a RILLABOOM there. But okay, we've got a Trick Room-ish looking team, but then there's these two Ice Pokemon that are pretty fast. So have we got anything that we can lead that deals with both of these things? I mean, if we did go with these double Ice Weak Pokemon, could we actually? Maybe not. No, maybe that's not a good idea to lead two Ice Weak Pokemon against two Ice type Pokemon. But I mean, the combination, like the +2 Max Drum solo thing in grassy terrain, does one shot pretty much every Dusclops. Maybe okay. Let's go Butterfree Azumarill again. Let's try and we'll go with Drifblim and RILLABOOM in the back for this. Let's try and atone for the last battle. Let's try and get Azumarill to do something. And here is the ice Pokemon. So okay. So this is a little bit scary actually. If I'd led with Cinderace, I wouldn't really have any way to stop the Trick Room unless I went with Cinderace and Butterfree. But then he'd have Max Quake into the Cinderace as well. But would that really do a lot of damage? I'm not entirely sure. So let's just try and. Oh, okay. And that's interesting. Is this freeze dry? It probably is. Okay, no, it's Aurora Veil. Okay, that is interesting. Triple Axel was not expecting that. He was going to be losing Butterfree to the Hail anyway, but yeah, that is interesting. Triple Axel Life Orb Sandslash is going to be a bit of a problem for us, then, I think. Especially because, I mean, he might activate my weakness policy for me here. He might. So I will Gigantamax my RILLABOOM. And I'm just going to, what am I just going to do? I mean, I think the Ninetales has got the... I mean, I could Quake the Sandslash, couldn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's Quake the Sandslash, assuming he activates my weakness policy. And I can see a Freeze Dry coming. Like, I'm just going to protect my Azumarill. Or an Ironhead coming. Okay, that's fine. He activates my weakness policy. Unless I get frozen here, we're okay-ish. For now, maybe. Because we've got a +1 special offense now as well. For the next Blizzard that's probably going to be coming. Yeah, here's a Dusclops. Okay. I do kind of need to deny the Trick Room here. But the only way I can do that is by doubling into it. Or do I need to deny the Trick Room? Because, I mean... Yeah, I think I do. I mean, Gigalith in the back, it is weak to +6 Aqua Jet, but, I mean, if he Dynamaxes it, then it will survive. So, this is tricky. But, like, if I knock the Dusclops out, what's the worst thing that Ninetales is doing? It's just... Yeah, let's... I'm actually going to max Darkness into the thing. Just because that'll put Ninetales a little bit weaker. A little bit, less bulky on the special side, so that Shadow Ball does a bit more damage to it. If it comes to me needing to do damage to it there. Okay, let's see if this is either the Gigalith or the Sandy thingy. Oh, it's Primarina. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Well, that's kind of not good. And it can start at Dynamax as well. So he is definitely going to Blizzard again. So I'm going to Max Guard and play rough into the Ninetales. if he does knock out my Azumarill this turn, I can Tailwind next turn because we've got a couple more turns of grassy terrain. Max Overgrowth into my non-Sap Sipper Azumarill, unfortunately there. But yeah, or actually, I mean, I can just Shadow Ball into the Ninetales now, can't I? And Grassy, or I could Grassy Glide since that's got priority as well. But I think the game's over because, I mean, does a +2 Grassy Terrain boosted Grassy Glide knock out the Primarina? I'm not sure it does. No, not with the Aurora Veil, and there's a weakness policy as well. So Ninetales is gone, but he will be knocking out the Rillaboom here definitely, yeah. And okay, let's clear Smog in. Let's get rid of its boost. This is super effective as well. Let's see if Drifloon can survive an attack here. I don't think it will. No, especially since it's Max Hailstorm. Okay, yeah, so interesting game. Don't often see Sand Slash. Could I mean, yeah, I mean, there's always different ways that I could have played that. This is more of a kind of team that I'd be sort of expecting to see. There's what, 1, 2, 3 Pokemon here that would otherwise not be allowed in the format. But yeah, I mean, I'm bugged now. What? How could we have done this differently? That's fine. Aurora Veil. Him having the Light Clay was a little bit annoying actually, because we played it alright. Yeah, we got that. We had to knock out the Dusclops there, didn't we? Or did we? If we didn't, the Primarina was always going to be a problem for us in the back. And now this turn, yeah, you always Blizzard here, so I have to protect the Rillaboom there. If I'd gone for the Play Rough into the Primarina instead, like it would have done enough damage to put it in range. Yeah, that was the mistake. That was the mistake. I should have gone for the Play Rough into the Primarina because then the Grassy Glide would have knocked it out, and the Drifloon coming in, the Shadow Ball would have knocked out the Ninetales there as well too. Yeah, so that's frustrating. That's a mistake that I'd rather not mistake. I'd rather not make that mistake. But okay, let's do something here then. Let's just go with these two then. With Azumarill looks fantastic here, and let's go with Butterfree too for a bit of support for the Azumarill. Okay, so this could be Quash. But no, I'm still gonna try and just one-shot this Rillaboom. If he quashes into the Drifloon, I think I still knock the Sableye out here. Oh, I guess I don't. But he's eject button anyway, so that's fine. But he is this Dracovish is not scarfed at least. I'm just remembering here that actually I am using a pretty fast Rillaboom. Yeah, so there's my weakness policy. And now I can Tailwind and Max Darkness, I guess, into the Dragapult. Since there is no Sableye to be annoying now. There's a Sableye to be annoying. But this +2 Max Darkness is going to do a lot of damage to this Dragapult. But that's a lot of damage to the Dragapult. That is a lot of damage to the Dragapult. And there's a forfeit. Okay. So I'll look for one more game. Yeah, we're 28 minutes now, so I'll look for one more game, and hopefully we'll win against Hikipi. What do we do here then? So this is another game where Azumarill looks very good as long as I can keep the Lightning Rod around, but I do have to watch out for his Giga Drain from the Comfy, and the Storm Drain there as well. How do I want to go about this then? Because it's got 2 Trick Room Setters potentially. I've not used Cinderace a whole lot, have I? In this little session here. I could go with Butterfree, but if I do go with Butterfree, maybe I don't go with Butterfree. I mean, Butterfree would stop Trick Room, but then Okay, let's go Butterfree Azumarill again, with Raichu in the back in case he leads with the Dracozolt. And Rillaboom maybe for the Grassy Glide for the Gastrodon, or Cinderace because the Escavalier is looking pretty scary there. Let's go with the Cinderace because the Escavalier is looking pretty scary there. Okay, and here is the Dracozolt. So this is what I was a little bit worried about, because he is going to have Giga Drain on the Comfy, isn't he? So, So actually, what I am going to do is, yeah, this is a revelation. I'm not going to Belly Drum turn 1. I am instead going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to Sleep Powder one of them and switch into Raichu. Yeah, I'm going to put the Comfy to sleep. Like, he could be trying to Trick Room here. Oh, I should have been trying to, okay, should have been trying to put the Dracozolt to sleep then. But he Bolt Beaks at least there, which is fair enough. Like, if his Choice Locked, that would be fantastic. We saw the Dracozolt's base speed is 75, I think, isn't it? So it is actually faster than Butterfree, so it's not necessarily Scarfed, but it's either Scarfed or Jolly, essentially. So I'm going to go for another Sleep Powder into the Comfy again. And am I? If he gets Trick Room up, is that bad? Kind of. I'm going to Electro Web. Oh, into the... Oh, nicely done there. So he might have been Choice Locked, and he got the Sleep Powder. Oh, onto the not Sapsipper Goodra. Okay then. And now I can just Sleep Powder the Dracozolt and Belly Drum. Okay. So I mean, that was a nice play on his side there. But I mean, let's say that was Sapsipper. It wouldn't have gone to sleep, obviously. But Dracozolt would have still been going to sleep this next turn, unless the Goodra is fast enough to outspeed Butterfree and knock it out, which is very doubtful. But now, well, now I can go to town with Azumarill, can't I, really? Rage Powder doesn't protect against Giga Drain, unfortunately. But it does against the electric attack. So, because I need to keep the Azumarill around here. So I'm just gonna Rage Powder and play her off the Comfy. Yeah, I expect the Giga Drain, yeah, but I'm Rage Powdering just in case the Dracozolt gets the first turn Wake, which it does. And is faster than the Azumarill as well. Even though it is -1 speed, and there's a Sash there, but the Sand is up thanks to his own Max Rockfall. And now then, I'm going to have to go into Cinderace, since it's my last Pokemon, and yeah, this is not good, actually. And go for, I was going to say a Max Airstream, because then that will put the Azumarill faster than the Dracozolt. But yeah, that Dracozolt is definitely still faster. Okay. But what do I do here? What do I do here? Because I could just protect the Azumarill here, couldn't I? Since nothing goes through its thing now. And... oh, but if he just attacks the... this is really sticky. Okay, that was a predictable switch, but I'm hoping here he doesn't attack the Cinderace with the Dracozolt. Like, this was the worst... oh, still a lot of damage. This is the worst case scenario if... okay, yeah, he does attack the Azumarill there, that's fine then. Yeah, worst case scenario there was he protects or switches with his Escavalier and knocks the Azumarill out. But now, the the Goodra is in airstream range, and if Playoff hits the Dracozolt 90% accurate, then it will knock it out, because now we're +1 speed, he's -1 speed, we are not still faster. That is actually a Scarf Dracozolt then. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, some strange speed tiers going on here then. So he's locked into this. Yeah, I've not got any moves that make me like resist the electric attack or anything, but at least I'm going to be moving first. But yeah, wow, I think this is it. Or you can just miss a Bolt Beak, that helps. But now have to. We know he can't protect, and we know he has to be choice locked now. Just go for high jump kick, which I think will knock it out with the Life Orb. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. It actually was a Scarfed Dracozolt. But that was interesting. That was interesting. Let's just have a look at it again. So he's at -1 speed here, and he is Dynamaxed. So, Butterfree. Yeah, what can we get from this? So, hang on. Turn 1, he was faster than Butterfree. Turn 2, at -1 speed, my Butterfree is faster. So if he was Jolly max speed Scarfed, if he was still that, the Dracozolt would still outspeed the Butterfree. No, it wouldn't, because he's Dynamaxed. I'm confused. We'll get there. So, Dracozolt was faster. At -1, after Dynamaxing, okay, that makes sense then. So he Dynamaxes, so he loses a Scarf, and he's at -1, so then Butterfree is obviously still faster there. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So now he's back to normal speed again. And what happens? So Cinderace is still faster. Cinderace is still faster. Cinderace is still faster. Okay, Giga Drain. Yeah. We're at neutral speed here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yes, because even if he is Scarfed, yes, I'm still faster because he's a -1, so he's at neutral speed now, essentially. Yeah, right? Yeah, right. And there's a Bolt Beak into that. So he has to be Scarfed. So yeah, even though, like, yeah, that's interesting. That's something maybe I could make a note of that, maybe put the EVs, I'll do a mental note, which is never reliable for me anymore, is it? I'll do a mental note, yeah, so Scarf Dracozolt, a -1 speed, Azumarill at +1 speed. I thought I was going to be faster there, but I wasn't, clearly. And then he missed a Bolt Beak, and you can't hit them all, can you? But there you go. Okay, so, wow, this has been interesting. This has been 38 minutes. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about me doing Showdown lives. Yeah, I really like doing this on OBS again. Like, you know, there's no weirdness going on with my camera or anything. It actually looks somewhat solid and stable. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you think about the Showdown stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Basel Stadium Live, and then in 2 days' time for another Showdown Live with a different team. So thank you for joining me, and goodbye for now.